Hey man, coming back out here just to get you another walk around video of this thing. It'll be a quicker one than the last one, but like you said, it was in the rain, so I'm gonna show you the paint and everything down here in the daylight now that you can see everything. Kind of show you any details that I'd want pointed out to me, again, like as if I was buying it. So headlights are in great shape, no condensation at all, which is now you can see clearly with no rain. The grill and everything looks good. No surprises up here. There'll be a few tiny little hairline rock chips. Obviously this is the front end of the vehicle, so anything that's spent any time on the highway is gonna have a few of those little things, but there's only 25,000 miles on it, so not too long on the highway. Everything there looks good. Again, a few tiny little rock chips right there. If I take 2 steps back, you can't see any of those, but just want to point any of that out to you. It's a little dirty right now. I'll get it washed before I deliver it to you. Tiny little ding right here. Not ding, it's just a little rock chip right there. Looks like our detail guy might have touched it up, but just sitting there. Wheels and tires look good. Tiny bit of curb rash on this wheel right there. It's the only one that I had seen. Again, if you're getting those fiber coated anyways, that's not something that you'll notice since you're going to kind of cover up the chrome. When they fiber coated, they can go ahead and cover that up as well. Here's your tread depth on these tires. I mean, yeah, there's tons of tread depth left, but if you want to end up getting a bigger size tire, again, that's kind of, you can probably sell those on eBay or Marketplace or something and get your money back as far as those go. Tiny little rock chip maybe right there, I can't tell. Yeah, tiny little rock chip. Very small. Let's see, everything else up here on this side of the paint looks good. Yeah, the front windows are not as tinted as the back, so yeah, if you want to get those done. And it has the kind of the rain visors right there as well, or the sunshades or whatever you call them. Let's see, moving down back here, everything looks pretty good. Maybe a tiny spot right there. That's just dirt, it looks like. So yeah, I just want there to be absolutely no surprises. So anything that I see at all, I'm gonna point out to you, even if it's the smallest little thing in the world. Tail light there looks good. All the paint up and down this side looks good. Obviously a few little dings up here on the top, stuff like that. I'm carrying the Goo Gone I brought out here, but that's the top of the tailgate. So if it didn't have anything on it, whoever used this truck wasn't using it the way a truck needs to be used. You do have the kind of the bug cover right here. That's just the plastic trim insert. So that'll protect from rock chips and stuff like that. That's the brand. So everything there looks good. Tiny little hairline scratch right here at the top of the hood. If you can even see that in the video. I mean, very minuscule. Everything on the paint on this side. I'm squeezing in between 2 cars here, so I'm gonna be really up close. But AT4 badge, everything else here looks good. I'm not really seeing rock chips or anything like that to point out. And man, I'm being super thorough. Tiny little paint correction right there, maybe. Probably another little rock chip. I pointed this out in the first video. Tiny little like brush. If you can even see that, it's just tiny little right there. But everything else over here looks good. The paint's in good shape, tint's in good shape, blind spot monitors on your mirrors, heads up display I did confirm, so they do have that. Again, back here all good. This wheel and tire is good. No curb rash on this one at all. I can go back and point out the other one too. Everything here good. Tiny little, I pointed out in the first video as well, probably for people holding their keys while they open the gas cap and stuff like that, but again, I mean, barely noticeable. Everything back here looks good, man. Tail light's good. Tiny little like hairline scratch right there, if you can see that. Very hairline, like there, you can't see that paint. It's just in whatever certain lighting, but nothing at all serious. I mean, cosmetically, it's a beautiful truck. You're gonna have a few of those tiny little rock dings, but it's not even dings. It's like, it'll chip up the paint a little bit maybe, but it's red, so you kind of see everything. But man, for only having 25,000 miles, 2022, this thing is going to be in tip-top shape. I was able to get most of that off. Looks like a tiny little scuff left. You can literally probably like smear a Sharpie on a rag, on a little rag, if you put it on something like this and just go over it. I guarantee that'll cover it up. Obviously, it's a funny fix, but it'll work. Everything in here looks good. Sorry, this is turning into a longer video than than I meant for it to be. But man, I just want to show you the effort being put into making this thing look beautiful for you. I want to earn your business. This thing is absolutely gorgeous, and I'd hate to see anybody else sell it, because I know me and you have put some work into it. So this thing is absolutely gorgeous, man. All the leather looks good. Wireless phone charger. That's your heads-up display back there. Obviously, stuff I already pointed out in the first video. It does come with the 2 factory key fobs, so you won't have to worry about getting a second key fob. Everything else about it looks great. So that's as thorough as I can get for you, man. This thing looks sharp. Nothing else to really point out to you. So give me a call once you get a chance to watch it. Thanks, buddy.